Hello, welcome to the Peter Repeater, episode 53. We're doing good here, just making the most out of every opportunity we have in life to just bash out the content. So, a little quick update is that we've had Christmas, and that's been a good thing for everyone involved in the Christmas celebrations, including my family. And this channel has diversified in some ways. One way, by starting drone videos. So I'm on drone episode 4, and I'm waiting for the weather to improve so it's less windy and not raining to mainly the wind is the problem. So the weather should be nice enough to fly the drone, and then I can make a video about that. So that's just an important consideration that I have about flying the drone and making sure that the weather's right. So we're just keeping up with the ongoing content here. This is a little bit of a life update. So I'm really enjoying my life. I go to college, really enjoying that, writing assignments, doing research, um, talking with friends, and everyone is involved. So that's good in some ways. Um, yeah, so I enjoy the computing that I do at college, part of a university degree. And then beyond that is just having a good time flying the drone. I was thinking about doing video games. I tried that, but that didn't seem to work because YouTube removed my channel that I created for some unknown reason. That's okay, but I just think playing video games is a string to my bow, but it's not everything. The most success I've ever had with this channel is playing Mario Kart. So there is a thought, some thinking, some research about how Mario Kart is the best thing I've ever done. So I will be playing Mario Kart maybe in the future, but we're not sure about what's happening because I'm getting my degree, which I really enjoy, and then hopefully beyond that, I'll be able to get a job that I also enjoy. So there's lots of things to consider there, really, and finding the time in life to put into practice the things that I'm working on. Like ideally, I would do live gaming every day, and then I would also do this podcast, and then I would also do my drone videos. But it's just finding the time for everything, and also going out to work and everything. We're just finding the part-time YouTubing schedule is really what I'm on about. And I've been through a lot in my lifetime, career, educationally, and hobby wise. I've done many things, and the thing that I'm currently doing is a studentship, no, a student life, and I'm studying computing. I'm learning lots of things about computing, and it's really fascinating. So these things all come with good benefits. I learn things about computing. I learn how to fly the drone. I get better shots from the drone. I get things at higher altitudes and plan the camera in new inventive ways. Find ways not to lose the drone. You've got to fly the drone. It's all very, very technical, the drone flying. And I've got my business cards that I show people if they're interested in my drone videos. I'll get out a couple of couple of these bad boys out. Just get two out. I like giving them away to people that are interested in my drone videos. Haven't really found people out in the wild yet, but I've got just here, if it can focus on that, the Peter drone flying. But of course I'm doing, and then it's got a QR code on the back with my socials. Yeah, so of course it's good, this drone flying business is something that I enjoy and something that I will continue to do. But it won't be the only thing that happens on this channel, because as I say, there's other things that I enjoy. And maybe if I get a following, then I can, start to picture a wider berth of what's possible. If I have a following, I can go on to Twitch and do some gaming there, and all sorts of things become possible. So at the minute, I've been buying a lot of stuff with my hard-earned money, student finance. It's buying quite a lot of stuff, and that's okay. Something that I'm working on. But as you go, you'll develop your habits to try and not buy stuff, and that is something that I'm trying to work on. In the last month, I've bought so much stuff; it's ridiculous. But that's okay. We can get through it, muddle through it, and find out that everything's more or less okay. My room's a bit of a mess. I have tidied it recently, but that's okay. There's no worries there. Liverpool doing well in the Premier League, so that's something to be happy about, something to be pleased about, something to just really be content with and everything. So, got my drone flying, got my Mario Kart on Twitch. I think I really focus on the drone because it's something that can do really well. If I get the right altitude and everything works out correctly, then I can fly the drone. All good stuff there, and hopefully that will be that, and I'll just continue flying my drone, and we'll continue having a good time, um, and we'll have lots and lots of drone flying business, and I really look forward to the future. It's just waiting for good weather at the minute. Flying my drone. I love flying my drone. It's the best thing ever. And just, having a good understanding of what's possible and just flying the drone and launching this YouTube career. And I will work computing jobs in my life. I've got a foundation degree in computing, and I'm doing my bachelor's degree in computing, and I will find that I am happy and successful in what I'm doing. But if my side hustle of YouTube and gaming, if that takes off, then I'll be financially a little bit better off. And in my time, I've even written a book about God. And I heard people say when they write a book, they usually concentrate on themselves and improving their own thinking and how to get the most out of writing a book. And it's not about whether people have read it. But I've written a book about God, and I'll show you it. It's on my bookshelf here. I've got lots of copies. As per, it's just my unbelievable God by Peter Newing. It's just a fantastic read. I'll read the blurb for you. Does God exist? I've spent my life considering this question. He is either the most unbelievable God that governs all life and gives us our true meaning, or he is simply unbelievable and not real. This short book explores this conundrum. So that's an exciting thing about the book that I've written, and if people get into reading books, and then they can read my book. So I've got revenue streams of people donating money in live gaming, and then also there is advertising on YouTube videos, and then eventually I might have merchandise, and all of this is possible through the dedication and hard work of creating this channel. And I've made a lot of videos, so I'm not a inexperienced amateur. I'm quite good actually, so that's all good. And we're just finding that we probably need to go to bed soon. So all things considered, Dad, I'm just doing a recording. I can stop in a bit before you go to bed. Sorry? I'll stop in a bit before you go to bed. Alright, thank you, Dad. So it's just really a case of getting an audience and letting them read my book and find out for themselves what it's all about God. Because I would say the thing that I found out about God, the main takeaway I had, is that God is not a person. That's the thing that I discovered. Because it doesn't make any sense for there to be a person character that somehow creates everything. I think there is a sense of meaning in life, purpose. I think that should be by design, so that there's a universal energy that gives everything its meaning and means we're more than just animals roaming the earth. We're actually virtuous beings that love and care for each other. So I just think that there is a God, but that God doesn't have to be a person, doesn't have to be a man in the sky. So I just think that it's ridiculous to talk to the meaning of existence in some way, but it is a helpful practice praying, because you sort of align your thoughts into hopeful eventualities. So I think there is a beneficial alignment due to the process of praying that happens, where you look to the best in things and hope for the best. Yeah, so it's just really something that I'm passionate about, is YouTube, and then through YouTube I can do gaming and stuff, and then hopefully if things pick up a little bit I can earn some money and make it a sustainable venture, and my job can be flying my drone and traveling to new places and just making the most out of every possibility, every eventuality, and everything like that. So my New Year's resolution is really to not buy anything, and I was trying to think how I can best describe what not to buy, and I think the thing that I've landed on is don't buy anything that you already have. So if I've got a laptop, then I don't buy a laptop. If I've got a phone, I don't buy a phone. And the only things I'm allowed to buy are things that are new. So that could be a new drone, because I don't have a drone or something like that. But now that I've got a drone, don't buy another one. Now that I've got a camera, don't buy another one. Now that you get the picture. Now you've got something, don't buy the same again. I think that will save me a lot of money. But I still should be open to the ability of buying stuff. I still think it's worth buying books, because I think they can be valuable. I think if you buy 5 books, read one of them, you're doing well, and you're growing your experience and expertise and knowledge and skills by reading books, and that's something exciting for everyone to be a part of, is the reading of books. I think that's good. So spending money on books is okay because you don't own the book. I wouldn't say I have a book, so I don't need another book because all books are different. But I think that just just making the most out of the assets that I have and not having to buy stuff that I already have. And you could argue for certain things, because do I really need another laptop? No, definitely not now. Did I get a laptop recently? Yes. And it's just finding the balance between what is a good idea and what is a bad idea. I think the laptop I have is a good idea. But if I get a job, then I'll be earning lots of money, and I'll be able to invest into different things. Yeah, I think what I might do is get more Blu-rays, but I haven't got enough space for Blu-rays. I think I need to get rid of my TARDISes up on the top shelf. Doctor Who TARDISes, get rid of them, and then I might be able to fit more films. I just got a new pair of headphones, which is interesting. Don't know if that really helps anyone, but it helps me because I can listen to my video editing. So the argument behind my latest laptop is that I wanted something powerful enough to edit videos because the laptop I had wasn't able to process the 4K video on the fly and show you it in the timeline. So that's a consideration that I had, and I thought, well, I could get a laptop. And then once you start researching it, it's game over. You're already down that road. Once you start searching for different laptops, the one will persuade you and you'll buy it. And it's just a bit like that with me. And I need to really stop buying stuff. But then I do like buying stuff, so maybe I should just live my life the way I want to live it and not worry about the consequences of money management. Obviously, if I live within my means, then I can realistically, be a success and everything like that. But just apart from that, yeah, and I'm just thinking, what if I do this whole podcast and, it doesn't work? I don't know. Let's just double check that it's working. Otherwise, we are going to stop. Double check. So go on my channel. Otherwise, we are going to stop. Double. Okay, so it is sort of working, but it sounds a bit tinny for some reason. Don't really know why. That's okay. We'll get back to you on that one. So it's just thinking about what's possible, about how to best do my life. I've got cameras, I haven't got cameras, I've got different things happening, and maybe just a little bit of good fortune may come my way. And I've applied for a job as a secondary school IT technician, which would be good for me, as I'm learning how to fix computers and troubleshoot and find solutions to problems and make the computers at school work. I believe that I've got expertise in that area, and computer fixing and think I could do a good job of it, and then I'd be earning money, and then I'd have the freedom to buy stuff, not buy stuff. I've got a lot going on at the moment in terms of um, my YouTube channel, my gaming, my everything. But I just think that talking through it is um, cathartic and conducive to good therapeutic positivity, really. And just on a more personal level, I feel that I've got the ability to talk and I should talk because it's just really going through what's happening in my life, really. And I've written a book and I've filmed drone videos and I've done all these incredible things. And what am I going to do about it? I'm going to keep on talking to the camera and keep on, um, messaging people. I don't know how that helps, but just keep on keeping on, making the most out of every opportunity. And yeah, it's just sometimes in life things don't go your way, but sometimes they do. And I just hope that things go my way. I'm doing a very good job of getting a bachelor's degree in computing technologies, and I'm very blessed to be a part of that. Um, and I hope that in the future I can just be happy and content and make the most out of every opportunity that I have. Um, yeah, so I did get a phone call saying someone saw my CV and they thought that I had a lot of potential, which is good. Um, so they might find some work for me. So I'm really excited about the future, and I'm gonna get this bachelor's degree, and I'm really gonna start to improve my situation, really, and hope for the best, and hope that I earn money and make ends meet. And just looking at the finances, I think I'd be better off with a job. So that's good. And with a job, I can just really concentrate on what's important in life, doing things that you like, things that you're good at, things that add value to your life, to other people's lives. And I think just improving my well-being, getting less mental health problems, improving my anxiety is a good idea, and everything in between, really, and hoping that I can just make the most out of every opportunity to better myself and to become a more fully rounded human being that can just make the most out of life and everything in between. I can talk for a good 2 minutes without saying a single thing, is what I've come to realise. Um, should I go through everything I've ever bought? No, because I can't think it through. Um, Laptops that used to be so much thicker than they are now. Just looking at my old laptop, probably one of the best things I've ever bought is an old laptop. Yeah, so yeah, it's just good news all round. I'm starting my podcast again. I'm starting my drone flying. starting everything up and running again, and I can just focus on the things that I'm good at. And I think having a job will help focus my attention. I believe that the more you do, the more productive you can be in every aspect of your life. I think if you have nothing to do, then you tend to waste every moment of your time. But if you have small bits of time that can be utilized for productivity, I think you're more productive if you're always productive. That's why I think I'll probably do more YouTube content with the with a job than I do now, because I'll be more productive and think, let's attack every aspect of my life and better myself. So it's all good, and I'm happy to be a part of it. Some people might wonder what I'm doing. I'm talking to myself in my room, and it's very exciting. And I've got a long history of podcasts and everything in between. Yeah, it's just doing a bit of content here, bit of content there, and just combining everything together into one digestible bit of content per day, maybe. I could tell myself to do something every day, whether it's a podcast, whether it's drone video, whether it's a Mario Kart live streaming. Just do something every day, and then the gains will compound over time, and you just get really good at stuff. And I'm hoping that that can be the case. I can get really good at stuff. Yeah, fascinating. So I've got lots of different microphones and everything. I've got my book, which is very good. So I've written, I don't know when I wrote it, does that have the date in it? No, it doesn't. It's a very interesting book. It's a very interesting book that I've written, and I'm very happy to have a published book. And I've got lots of copies for people to use and to read. Something that I'm very proud of. 63 pages. Very exciting stuff. Oh, I've used a big word, trail. And then the last paragraph is, do we offend God? And it's sort of exploring the implications of what it means if God is a person. And I sort of conclude that God is not a person because it doesn't make any sense. And then I say thank you for reading. So, very exciting stuff in every sense of the word. Stuff. Yeah. So, I have spent a lot of money, and that's true. So, what I'm gonna try and do next is save money. That's the aim. The aim that I have is to save money where I can and just improve my lifestyle and everything in between. So, say if I go to work 5 days a week, then I'll be earning £1,500 a month, which means I can save £1,000 every month. Do that for my dad. Save £1,000 every month. Do that for 2 years, invest the money in cryptocurrency. So I double the £24,000 investment to £48,000, and then with that money, get a mortgage on a house. So sounds like if I have a job, then I can get a mortgage on a house, and then I can own the house fairly rapidly. Probably pay £10,000 a year off the mortgage, and then have a 10-year mortgage, so I pay off the house, and then what do you know, I've got my own house, but I still need to work. So you need to find a way to sustainably earn money. So something that's doable. And some money is a lot better than no money. So that's the case there. So I usually talk for 40 minutes. So thank you very much if you've made it this far into the podcast. Sometimes I could have guests on to be part of the podcast. I could I could do the podcast with the college. I'm not going to get in trouble. Not allowed to film college. But yeah, I can figure things out. On Christmas Day, we tried live streaming me opening presents, but that didn't work because the ink wasn't very good. Yeah. So, an unbelievable God is just a great thing that I've done. It's just unbelievable the amount of work I put into the book. It's a good book with a nice picture. God, thank you ever so much for liking and subscribing. What did I say in the book? 6,000 years. There are some things that Christians do not like. Evolution, for starters. Yep. I don't know if I'm a proponent of evolution. I think that it makes sense, but the thing that annoys me is when people use evolution as a reason for why humans are adapted to the environment, or what using evolution as its own source of meaning. So what I mean by that is when people say humans have friends because you needed friends to survive as a hunter-gatherer. That's what I mean, because as a hunter-gatherer, you need this attribute in order to survive, and they sort of use evolution, the atheist type, as sort of like its own bedrock of meaning. And it doesn't make any sense because not everything has to be useful for survival, because you could just quite easily have something in the human's system and human biology that just isn't that useful. And why do men grow facial hair? That doesn't do anything. Oh, it saves your cheeks from getting cold, and that's how we survived against the saber-toothed tigers. It's all ridiculous. Finding meaning with evolution. But on the same level, it's a bit ridiculous having someone design us, because it doesn't, and then like create us from scratch, because that means there's some sort of process that isn't part of nature, like hand making us or something ridiculous. So I think evolution works, but it shouldn't be its own source of meaning. So I find it funny when YouTubers say we want the likes to reach the likes to reach the viewership, Because at the minute I've got 2 viewers and I've got 1 like. Long time no see, yes. I'll be honest, I don't remember your username, but that's okay. I must have done gaming on this channel. Yes, I'm starting the YouTube. Um, I'm starting the YouTube experience, and oh yeah, Mario Kart days. Nice. Yeah, because I did start a whole nother channel, playing um playing Rocket League, and I started a whole channel, and then I had people on that channel when I stopped begging me to play Rocket League. So you can't win. Consistency is key on YouTube, and part of the reason to have consistency is being successful. So I've probably posted 1,000 videos in my time, but none of them have done anything that much. Apart from Mario Kart, got a couple of thousand views. So I just think I need a bit of good fortune. I need a little bit of carrot, meaning I need a positive reward for my YouTube career in order for me to keep on making it. Because ideally, I would be posting videos every week. I would be flying the drone. Um, Check out my drone video number. Sorry. Yeah, it's just I've got different things happening. Thank you. Thank you. I know I should be talking. Uh, yeah, just keep at it. Yeah, yeah. It's just good to have people on board, and yeah, yeah. It's just good to have people on board, and I'm gonna finish this podcast in like 3-4 minutes. So I get 40 minute, which is my target time. Um, I need, life's too busy. I've been doing a university degree. That's what I've been doing with my time. It's just, yeah, it's just a little bit. I was saying that productivity leads to more productivity, so that would be good. Um, oh, I've been doing computing at university. The degree is called Computing Technologies, and we do things like software developing, and we do coding and things like that. So it's because I was thinking if the more productive I am, if I have a job, I'm going to be on it more. But I don't think that's true because you just don't have enough time. It's very interesting how I'm going to find the motivation, energy to do well. And by well, I mean earn money from doing something that I love, which is creating videos. So yeah, I just make the videos. I'm going to finish up in 2 minutes. Make the videos. Let's type that. Cool to see you again. Yeah, let's just keep going at it really. I could I did a business presentation about Mario Kart. I did a business presentation and I got a first. Got 75% on my business presentation about Mario Kart. And then my tutor is like encouraging me to play Mario Kart. So I might take a gap here. But obviously I keep on applying for jobs. So I'm a little bit crazy like that. But I like applying for jobs and things like that. That's okay. Alright, we are back. Thank you very much for everyone involved. These podcasts are usually 40 minutes. Okay, I just put the drone video in the chat. Let's just do that. Let's just put that in the chat. Yeah. So it seems like you should all watch the drone video. Go onto my channel, press subscribe, and watch the drone video. I'm telling you, drone number 4 is really good. I'm gonna keep on making the best quality drone videos, and thank you very much for watching. Until next time, bye for now. I've just put the link in the chat, just to make sure that people. I keep these podcasts at 40 minutes. See ya. Brilliant. Thanks very much. Bye for now. Buy my book. Follow the channel. Go on to my socials. Till next time. Bye for now. Thank you. Bye.